test.
So what you think we spent? That was awesome. So their grandma.
So we're hot now, I'm gonna record. Yeah, the only reason I might do it because my wife's birthday is July 21st. So I may just use it as an excuse. Take her to San Antonio.
I'd do it if you want to, but it's $245.
Heads up, guys, you got hot mics, so just be careful.
So on TML, do you have to sign in on TML?
Their dad is amazing.
How does it work?
I don't know, I created an account, but I don't know that I do anything with it, but
Because like some of the training videos and stuff like that, you have to be a member of TML.
well, you're members. I mean, the town is a member, you're part of the town, so you're a member.
I have sent an email to them to update, so they do update on the bottom, and you should then start getting all the emails to your inbox yourself. And
So it's like town's a member,
Uh-huh.
and then anybody
Yeah.
within that
And
town
then
is
that goes
automatically member.
distribution, and their distribution, there is so much information that's so helpful. There's another one called emergency preparedness.
I think everybody knows the routine, but just in case you don't, at 6:26, you have 4 minutes to sign up if you want to speak and you haven't already. 4 minutes.
Is that on TML or is that?
No, that's a separate, yeah, it's emergency, just, well, I think it may be an offspring of it, but,
I could tell.
If you get a chance, can you email that to us?
yeah, let me email it to you. I'll email you the last one.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Terry, hand Tom that mic pack.
That's, I guess that's.
Yeah, that one.
That's
Here, Tom, I'll set that one up for you.
progress for me.
You have one of those too, huh?
It's on, so don't be saying anything you don't want recorded.
You're what?
I mean, once you turn it on, it's on.
What'd you do today?
Yesterday I was hanging lights in the barn, looking down there.
Oh, that's hard.
Then I had to go take some stuff back at Home Depot. Then I had to go,
Then the day's over. Well, I weeded around the pond yesterday, and that's no easy feat.
and then I hung
I
two
hate
lights
the
and,
inclines on
hung two lights and they didn't even work, out of blocks. I'd take them down, Janet covered it. So I'd
Y'all know
take them.
if Hunt
I'm just a
County
monkey on the
has
Yeah.
put the city dimensions on their maps? Y'all seen them? Your road, 24, 34? What are these dotted lines? Is that the city?
Dotted lines.
You can turn city on and off, right? On the
Well, it's from the CAD, so
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's, you know, the CAD. It's from the,
But it looks like that's the city line.
on CAD.
oh, the city line?
This is Hunt County.
It is. It's not as hard fast as Coffee County, but take your measuring tool on there and measure and see. But that's what it
That's what
looks
it looks
like.
like to me too. Yeah, but that little drop down menu on the side, it'll tell you, it'll show you the
Yeah,
city
but
lines and all
but
that.
Hunt County doesn't do that. It shows the city line, but it doesn't show.
I'm gonna shut the
That.
window here.
It'll put a hardy yellow
So
line
you
on
won't
it,
have to do anything.
Yeah.
I'll walk
but it's
around.
not a split parcel like Coffee County. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on YouTube. It's a good sign. With the delay, you cuss, tell me so I can press the button and keep it clean.
So the mic's still hot?
Yeah, they're hot.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
When we recruit a sound person in video, we'll get them to turn it on and off, but
Yeah.
while I'm at, we're gonna start it early.
hello.
Okay, 1 minute to sign up to speak if you haven't already, 6:29.
You wanna sign it?
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Right? No?
Ryan, Heather. Yes. Okay, got it.
Okay, this is calling to order the special town council meeting of the town of Poetry. For those who aren't aware, I think everybody in the gallery here is aware of it, but if you're watching it online or recorded, a special meeting is nothing more than a regular meeting that occurs other than our normal cycle, which currently is the third Thursdays. And it's typically to deal with business that's urgent nature, and that's exactly the case tonight. And we'll explain that later when we get down the agenda. So, Teresa, if you would do roll call to confirm quorum, please.
Mayor Mike Jaffe,
Here.
Councilmember Terry Fowler,
Here.
Councilwoman Tracy Hibbs,
Here.
Councilman Doug Kendrick,
Here.
Councilman Tom Anderson,
Here.
Councilman Dale Bryan.
Here.
Okay.
All present.
Quorum is confirmed. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads and pray. Father God, thank you so much for this evening. Thank you for all the people sitting here in our town hall and for all of the other citizens here in our amazing community of Poetry, Texas. I lift up a special prayer for all of us here in the town of Poetry, that we would, continue to work hard towards the goal of bringing ourselves back together, bringing the kind of the neighborly attitude back to our town, and pulling together all on the same end of the rope, that we can make our town just absolutely amazing. A lot of work has come prior to us joining the council, and we're very appreciative of that. And we hope to carry that torch going forward and continue the progress and good works. Please bless our gathering tonight. I pray that the discussions that we have and the responses to those discussions that we have all glorify you. I pray all this in the amazing name of Jesus. Amen. Okay, so first up on the agenda is citizen comments, and it was pointed out to me by one of our citizens that I did not have a general comments, but I double checked with our attorney, and as mayor, I have the ability to let people basically talk whenever they want to talk. So the citizen comments, E, which is what we're going to go into next, is intended to make comments both on the agenda item, which is simply approving the minutes, but also if you have a general comments you want to make, you're welcome to make it at that time. So, and we have, let's see, a couple signed up. We'll go in the order they signed up. Jonathan Blake. And remember, I need to update that sign. You just need to say what town you're from. You don't need to give us any details.
Jonathan Blake, Town of Poetry. On the minutes, under the regular agenda item,
Okay.
where it states the motion failed 3-2, in parentheses, Councilman Jaffe and Councilman Fowler, in two different places. Can we have on there whether it was dissenting or affirming, to...
Okay, so I'm following you here just because this is a point of fact. So again, I'm down on I.
The first time, the motion was seconded by Councilman Fowler, motion failed 3-2. Well, both you and Terry's name is on there, but I need to have it say affirming. I think you were for your own motion.
Okay.
And
So
then-
to you, it's not odd, and I'm not saying anything ugly here, but to you, Jaffe and Fowler doesn't, I saw the two and I just thought, well, they'll get it. There's two names.
Because we were there, but not
Right.
everybody looking back will find it. Because of the next one, you were the dissenting vote. I just think it would be more clear.
Okay,
Maybe not. Maybe everybody gets it, but
Okay.
not everybody is always
got it.
has that perspective that we did when we were there.
Okay, so noted.
And the other thing was my emails to you and Tom and Terry they were not accusatory or, emails don't always reflect intent.
Yeah, no,
So I
absolutely.
want to make it clear that, and the reason I sent it to you three is y'all have been here for 6 years. And you have the best
Four,
perspective.
but it seems like six.
Yeah, well,
At least.
I guess, yeah, you're into your,
Yeah,
you're into
four.
the
This is
term
the
to be
third
the
term,
third
right.
term. But I think, like you said, you want to honor the decorum and procedure
Sure,
policies.
absolutely.
So I just want to make sure that, I know you want to change them, but change them before,
No,
we start doing things like that.
Yep.
I don't think there was any intent to not let us speak, but I felt like some people who are used to seeing that may think, well, I'm not gonna show up because they're not giving me that chance.
Right.
And then the other thing is, I appreciate your updates on your Facebook, but I would more appreciate them on the official site, you know, because not everybody uses Facebook. I know a lot do.
Well, that really was a last-ditch effort because we only currently have one website administrator, and she doesn't work on Thursdays, so
Yeah.
there was no way I could get to the website. Had I gone in there, it probably wouldn't even look like a website anymore, so
Yeah.
I just
You
chose
know,
to take my chances. And
Yeah, but, and then also, I really appreciated the pop-ups coming up on that website announcing the meeting.
Right.
So that you know, you didn't have to go through and go to government and then go to meetings and see what was coming up. It was just, you know, I don't know if you're gonna continue with that or not, but
Yeah.
I encourage that. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.
By the way, the little green thing in the middle is our 3-minute timer, so Terry, if you'll just flip that over. Well, not till they start speaking. Okay, Shelley Smith, that way it's not subjective, it's like the sand ran out, your 3 minutes is up.
Plus or minus 10.
Okay, you can flip it over now. She's gonna start talking.
Start, yes. Go.
Thank you. Shelley,
All right, guys, this is a great change. I appreciate it. And, you know, true to form, I have to speak. So, I would like to respectfully suggest that the council consider adding to the next meeting's agenda the formation of a citizen watchdog committee for the oversight of the town's financial situation. It can be similar to the new government program called the Department of Government Efficiency, and of course, the Town of Poetry Department of Government Efficiency's an acronym would be Top Doge. I'm sure you know well that there's been a lack of transparency and openness which created considerable suspicion. This committee would go a very long way in restoring faith in our town government to do this. A citizen group could divide the different categories up so that no one person is tasked with the entire thing. And for instance, one could be in charge of all office supply spending, one person for roads, etc. The committee could then present a monthly report ensuring open transparency of the town. And the committee members would, of course, be carefully chosen for these tasks. And then the second thing is another request I respectfully submit is that the town seek complete reconstruction of 1 mile of League Line Road, specifically the mile that is in Hunt County. It's almost exactly a mile. The Stalker report showed that there is a massive amount of traffic on that road. I dare say more than most of the other county roads. The dedicated road fund as of April had approximately $55,000 in it. That is currently is added to the total town account, which shows $119K at the end of April. The town spends about $10,000 a month on expenses. So if we use the road fund and add $50,000, yeah, from the town account, we'd have about $105,000 to dedicate to a major road overhaul. I may be naive, but this really needs to be done. And then I asked the council to make the remaining 2 miles of League Line in Kaufman County a priority. And I realize that this means certain small, less traveled roads will suffer a little for a while, but the risk of harm to the majority of citizens should be considered. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, I win.
you have sand left.
Yay.
Yes.
Well, now we gotta wait.
Oh, no. I can keep talking.
There's no reset.
You still
Well,
have
I don't
time.
know, it seemed like a good idea. That way you can see. I mean, it's 3 minutes. You can measure it, so it's not like she didn't give me enough time. We did. Okay, well, thank you for the input. We appreciate that. I'm taking notes here. We're not supposed to respond in this part, so I'll resist the urge, but we're moving to F, items of community interest, and the one that comes to top of my mind is we are having another meeting next Thursday, and that meeting is going to be a town hall, and a town hall allows us to freely converse back and forth between the council and citizens. So I look forward to that interaction. We are going to have the same 3-minute rules, or we could be there all night. I put 6:30 to 8:30, but we'll leave when we're done, and hopefully it's not terribly late, but that 8:30 kind of maybe will encourage people that we're not going to be there all night. But we are going to try in that meeting to gain input from the citizens. We're going to capture all that information. Sort of reminds me of a brainstorming session we used to have in my corporate life. And then the council will take in all of the information that we get there and sort of consider it for things that we could be working on over the next couple of years, along with other things that we need to do already. Okay, so moving on to our regular agenda, G. Again, the only item on the agenda, and again, for the benefit of those who might not already know this, the reason we're here tonight in a special meeting is because as we've done the transfer of power to the new mayor and council, we have to deal with the transfer of our bank account. And the way that that transfer of the bank account occurs is we have a signed, sealed set of minutes proving that we are the new council and that we have been granted signatory authority by the council. We voted on that at the last meeting. So basically, at which point we approve these, we will have what we need to go to the bank and add signatories, because right now, we cannot pay any bills because Tom is the only remaining signatory on the account. So the good news is we can't get to our money, so we're not going to spend a bunch of it for a while, but
And
hopefully
all that's at the bank.
right.
The bank's rules, not ours.
No, that's right. So anyway, open discussion for the minutes of our last meeting.
Well, I'll echo what Jonathan said, but the way that I would like to see that is the for votes are always in front of the colon and the against votes are always at the back of the colon. And then for transparency's sake, I don't like the word dissension or dissents. We just put opposes. That seems less inflammatory. So this would be a 2-3, and the opposing vote would be Simeon, Tom, and Jonathan. And we'd just list the opposing vote or the against vote, but that would be my recommendation.
Okay, so we're going to reverse the 3 and 2.
I think the 4 should always come before the colon.
I agree. So we're going to change that to 2:3.
And then the opposing would be Tom, Jonathan, and Simeon.
So do we want to also list the affirming or only opposing?
I would say just the opposing.
Okay.
But then that goes with the first paragraph as well.
That's what I'm looking at.
This one? Oh, I thought you meant both of them.
Yeah, this one.
Okay,
This one
opposing,
and also this one.
Yeah, and the second one as well.
Yeah.
Yes, both of them.
opposing is Anderson, White, and Blake.
No, the second one is in the correct order. It passed with 3, 2 opposing. And that is Jaffe and Fowler that opposed on the second one.
Right, but I thought you meant to say opposed.
Yeah,
instead-
it needs to say opposed.
Okay, so
But
we're
this
adding
one
the word
needs to be
opposed.
reversed.
And then say opposed, yeah. Yeah, this is such a legal document, and one of the things is that if anything comes up, it can be, used.
Right.
So yes, it needs to be accurate and clear.
Okay, so to reiterate, I-1, 2/3 of the way down, it will read 2:3. Well, we're taking out Jaffe Fowler, right? So 2:3, opposing Anderson, White, and Blake.
Yes.
Next page, first paragraph end, motion passed 3-2, Jaffe Fowler opposed.
Yeah.
Okay?
What page is that?
4?
4 and 5. It starts on 4 and it bleeds over to 5. Okay, any other comments? Okay. Entertain a motion?
Make a motion, we accept the minutes with those corrections we just made.
I second the motion.
Okay.
Y'all are all looking at me.
Welcome to the council. Okay. All in favor? Okay, it's unanimous. Okay, that's it. Adjourn this meeting. Let's see, adjourn 1. Meeting adjourned.
Okay,
6:44.
very good.
Okay.
Are you off?
No. I'm gonna turn it off. Can you make those edits?
Yeah.
So the copy Sam is correct.
Okay.